तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्रीगुरुचरणकमलं वन्दे रमणपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदं च कृपामूर्तिं नारायणम्। नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण इति नामिने। श्रीकृष्णलीलकथाने सुदाक्षमौदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्च युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि। त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जैकवति चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये। नमामि नारायण पादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायण पूजनं सदा वदामि नारायण नाम निर्मलं स्मरामि नारायण तत्त्वमव्ययम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे। Let me offer millions of obeisances with the lotus feet of your Gurudev. Rupanuga Guru Varga Nama Nishta Santa Kripada Koti Dandavat. Now, past, present, future, Vaishnava, Tatavat, Dandavat, Pranam. Vancha Kalpatarubhya Cha Krupa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulosavaishanam Govindam Gopika Priyam. Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulosavaishanam Govindam Gopika Priyam. Govardhanadharam Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulosavaishanam Govindam Gopika Priyam. This mantra, prayer, is to be remembered, to be heard, to be sung during this Purushottama. So, in the so this prayer is Govardhana Dharam, one who lifted Govardhan, or only lifted by the Govardhan. I don't know whether he is lifting the Govardhan or he is being lifted by Govardhan. So, Vande Gopalam, that Gopalam, Gopa Rupinam, in the form of Gopa, in a covered one, Gopalam, Gokulostava Ishanam, Gokula Ustava. Since he appeared, there is always Ustava, Ustava meaning celebration. Every second, some celebration, bringing happiness, enchantment, to the Gopas, Gopis, Gos. Gokulastha, Ishana is the Ishvara of the Ishvara, controller of the controller. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karna Karna. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna. So, Ishana. Govinda, such a Gopika Priyam, who is very dear to the Gopis. Gopika, especially Radharani. So, in this month, we worship, we pray, we meditate on the Vival Kishore, especially lifting the Govardhan. Uh, so, that's the prayer. This. And then, of course, now, right now, it's very clear what needs to be taken. In the milk you can take, but only the whole milk, not the skimmed milk. Skimmed milk you should not be. And the rice you can take, but not the rice. For example, nowadays they have this genetically modified. No genetically modified thing should be offered. They might do 4 months, 3 months, things like that. Generally it takes 5 months to 6 months crop. So that original rice. So you get the idea, because we are worshipping the Supreme Purushottama. Purusha Uttam, Purushottama. This month is not different from him in all aspects. This month, you cannot do any karma kanda. Even if you do, it will be accepted as nishkama. You might want to say, how is it possible? Why not other months? In this month, Supreme Lord Krishna takes charge of all the, portfolio of all the demigods. Usually, devatas, demigods are in charge of so many activities, right? It's a big administration. Big administration. You can imagine running a country, running a city, so much headache, so much department, so many people. Imagine this creation. So, in this month, he takes care of all, they all become background. all the devatas become background. He comes in the foreground. Generally, he is in the background. Antaryami is the witness of everyone. Indirectly, he is the one behind, others are in the front. Now, this month, he is in the front. Okay, he is doing himself. So, anything that is offered, it will be offered to him directly. So, even if you have some desire, material desire, he will purify you. Eventually, it becomes nishkama. And because he is the one worshipping or being worshipped in all the places, all the places, he will not also not accept any aparada. He is very merciful, magnanimous. He will forgive you. So no aparada, offenses is carried out. So there is no addiction, meaning in our bhakti, in the practice, in the sadhana, there is no obstacles in this month. There is no obstacles. So what a great. Wow. So once in almost 3 years. So it's a greatest opportunity to progress in bhakti. And don't worry about this food limitation. We should do. And we should not fry vegetables. Okay. Cook vegetables. Potatoes, sweet potato, kumar, like that. Among radish, only white radish. There is a different kind, red radish, like that. So it should be pure. And no red chili, uh, green chili, pepper. In other words, it is mode of goodness. Everything is pure mode of goodness. The chilies are also in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Okay. Not all is in mode of passion. Black chili, black pepper, rather, black pepper is in mode of goodness. It is a medicine. In Ayurveda, it is used as a medicine. Ginger, black pepper, and then ipli. Ipli, I don't know in English what they call it. It looks like little thing, black, little, like hot. So this is 3 powder called trikatu. So if you have any throat problem or anything, little honey, mix and drink. But of course, no honey in this month. You have to, honey is perfect. And you can take good water, jaggery. So, like Purushottama, no tomatoes, something like that. And among dal, only moong dal. So, as much as possible. Okay. But you chant more. So, this is Purushottama. So, Purushottama, I was wondering. Now, this is today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These 3 days, we'll have regular, again, Thursday regular, and then Saturday. Friday, I will class for the Bengali, and then Sunday for Karnataka. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, in English. Now, what I thought was, because it's Purushottama, Purusha Uttama, Purushottama, meaning personality, foremost personality, most personality. Yeah? Now, Purushottama. This month is also named after that. Is the king of all these 12 months. 12 months, they, uh, they are subservient to this month. Okay. So in other words, all the karma kanda, fruitive activities is completely nil. Okay. Even if you do, it will be turned up. Provided, of course, what if, you might have a question, okay, ordinary people does not do. Of course, he is sincere with all that, he will be protected. Will be protected. But we should not neglect it this month. As much as we can, we should not. Draupadi, that's what happened. In the previous life, it says, she was the daughter, and then you have to do Deepdam, okay, like Kartik. In the previous life, Draupadi heard the glories of, but she neglected. She heard it. Draupadi, in the previous life, she was Megha Rishi's daughter. Medha Rishi's daughter. Medha Rishi's daughter, in the previous life. Durvasmani instructed her. Oh, greatness of this Purushottama. She heard it, but she ignored it. She did not. She ignored it. Because of that, in this life, he has to go through so many difficulties. And he has to come under the control of these 5 husbands. So, when they were in the Vanavasa, like dwelling, forest dwelling, right? 12 years they were sent away to the forest. 1 year, Ajñatavasa, meaning incognito, last 1 year. If they are found again, they have to go another 12 years. So Kaurava start, forever, they will be living in the forest. We are the winners, we are the rulers, like that. Anyway. So these 12 years, there must be at least 4 Purushottamamas. So Krishna himself told the glories of the Purushottamamas to Pandavas and Draupadi. So they followed it only 4 times, 3 times. Because of that following, they were very easily control all the difficulties in the forest dwelling. And also they became successful. So that's why it should not be neglected. Very, very powerful. So same way, Purushottama, same way the Shastra, Mangal Shastra, Gaudiya Sampradaya is the root. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself revealed Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, right? Gauri Ket, Kala Ket. That's all they. Otherwise it was Lupta, meaning disappeared. The foremost, the highest, we say, for Gauri Vaishnavas, is this Radha Kund Shyam Kund. Of course, our Gurudev says even Yavat is even higher than it is a very high secret or innocence. Ever to it. But anyway, Radha Kund, Sham Kund is topmost. Vrindavan, Mathura, among Vaikunthas, Mathura, among Mathura, Vrindavan, Vrindavan, Govardhan. Govardhan is Radha Kund, Sham Kund, top. So that Swayam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself revealed it because nobody else is capable of that. Right? Radha Kund, Sham Kund. And then he instructed through Dasa Raghunath Das Goswami. And then Badri Narayan, inspiration of Badri Narayan. This was brought out the way today we see Radha Krishna. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to pay obeisance from a distance. He didn't even dare to take Achaman, such a personality. So, so great. So, like this personality, looking at Ganga, he never took a bath or put a feet in the Ganga. He paid obeisance from a distance. So, Radharani's father. Like that, but what I'm saying is, so same way, among the scriptures, Brihad Bhagavatamritam. Brihad Bhagavatamritam is also top one. The way Radha Kund, Sham Kund. And of course, all the Kunda is coming from Radha Kund. And Gaurukund is also there. Radha Kund, Sham Kund, in the meeting connected there. That is Gaurukund. In Navadvipa, that became very big. In that connection, little bit became big. So, Gaurukund contains Radha Kund, Sham. Sham Kund Radha also contains Gaurukund. So, same way, all the scriptures are present in this Brihad Bhagavatam, essence. It's like Srimad Bhagavatam considered as the essence of all the scriptures. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vajesha Tanayasta Dhamma Vrindavanam. How the gopis worship the Aradhya Bhagavan. Worshipable is Vrajendra, and also Vrindavan. Worshipable, most worshipable. Both are equally worshipable. It's not that Vrindavan is less worshipable than Krishna or Krishna is less worshipable than Vrindavan. Equally worshipable. So that itself will tell you so much. Then what is the best worship? The way the gopis worship. Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the Pramana, meaning witness or witness, guidance or is the foundation, witness, sakshi, pramana, evidence. Highest evidence is Srimad Bhagavatam, right? This body. Prema Pumarto, love for Krishna. So this is our sense, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said. But in this case, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, this special Kali Yuga, among 1,000 Kali Yuga, day of Brahma is 1,000 Kali Yuga, right? Sahasra Chaturyuga, 1,000 Chaturyuga, so 1,000 Kali Yuga. In one Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and that's why. And this when this Brihad Bhagavatam is revealed, not in other. So, how it is revealed? So this is revealed through whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself has revealed through Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami became an instrument through which he revealed. That also he says, I am going to reveal all the Shastras to Rupa and Sanatana. I will distribute through Srinivas, Narottama and Chamananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself has told this. So, he is revealing. Otherwise, who else can reveal? Bhakti Shastra. So, this Bhagavatamrutam, you can imagine the Kshirasagar, ocean of Milky Ocean. All the Shastra is Bhagavatam. And that the essence of Bhagavatam, understand? Essence of Bhagavatam is Brihad Bhagavatam Amrutam. Bhagavatam Amrutam, So, the most sweetest part of Bhagavat is Bhagavatam. So, this how it manifested is when Sukadeva Goswami presented 12 cantos, almost 80,000 verses, non-stop, okay? Both Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj did not take any rest. 7 days continuous, non-stop. No break. No breakfast, no bathroom, no toilet. What an amazing. You can imagine. And those who were listening to, they were one who cursed Parikshit also was listening. The Brahmana. He was also delivered. So, amazing. Then the place where it was recited is still there near Delhi. Sukrata. There, so after reciting, Sukadeva Goswami blessed him and then he left. There was some time before Takshaka comes in the form of a snake and biting. Of course, he has already left his, he's beyond his body. Yes. No bodily consciousness. He's already completely conscious of his Swarupa. Who? Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj. So what a snake can come and bite? Nothing will happen. On the other hand, the snake will get benefit. He will tell you. So because of the touching the Mahabhagavad, he came in the form of one to bite, but he will get benefited. How? Like Krishna, mother, Putana. She came disguised as a mother. Oh, beautiful, lovely. Yashoda Maya thought she was Lakshmi. But inside she was smeared her dress with so much poison. Okay, very, if anybody smells the fragrance, they will be finished. So what to speak? But she was making a thing. So, oh, Mother Yashoda, you don't know how to love Nanda Nanda, or Kanaya. I will show you how to see, how to serve him, feed him, how to love him. So like that. And then Yashoda Maya, because Yoga Maya, influence of Yoga Maya, it allowed. Otherwise, there is no way you can enter there. So, Krishna. So, she came, and then what Krishna did? Oh, you are offering me milk, but you are offering me as a poison, no problem. I will accept it. So he said all that poison, and also poison in her consciousness. Understand? That also he sucked in and made her kill. You know? Same way, this Takshaka, who came to bite Parikshit, you know, he got purified. So, this happens only during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. You know, extraordinary things, like Jaga and Madha. You know, so special things really happen. Because now Namo Mahavadhanaya Krishna Prema Pradaya Krishna Krishna. That's why we are the most blessed people in this world. If we realize, this age of Kali, this special age of Kali. And you can see around the world, things are happening, brewing. you know. So it is going to be, uh, of course, not immediately. We may not see in our lifetime, but you can feel it. It's going to be a very good time. Of all the predictions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come true. Compared to what was 500 years ago and now, like, you know. So people who are in adharma, irreligious, they will have not much time. you know. So they will all be vanquished. And you can see the motion is already there. Anyway, this Brut Bhagavatamritam is very good. So if you understand, little bit of understanding, maybe by this month, 3 days, every day, we can complete this in this month. So, this is the foundation. All the scriptures basically came out. Like all the Tirtha Stalas coming out of Radha. So, of course, you might say, no, Radha Kund was done when all the kundas were brought in. That is external. But actually, they all exist because starting from Radha. And in this time, they get a chance to come back and do service in return. That's what it is. But in the originality, she is the source of all tirthas. Like all the gopis expansions of Kavi Vyuha of Radharani. Same way, all the tirthas are Kavi Vyuha of Radhakund. Like that, you have to understand. So, there was little time. At that time, Uttara, mother of Parikshit Maharaj, he said, "Oh my son, I want to, uh, you have understood, you are very blessed one. You heard from Sukadeva Goswami, your guru, and oh, please tell me the essence, because you don't much time. I'm desirous to know the essence of what you heard, what you realize, like that. Then Parikshit is telling, oh mother, even though time has come for my departure, and in this whatever little time left, I was thinking to become mauna, meaning, before you leave, better become silent, right? Silent, meditation, uh, silent. Silent meaning what? Actually thinking of Krishna. So, talking about Krishna is also silence, right? So that's why he says, Parikshit Maharaj, because your question is so sweet. You're asking me to, oh Krishna, oh mother, your question brings me so much enthusiasm, happiness to talk about what the most essence that I heard from Sukadeva Goswami. Somehow it's inspiring me something to talk about, talk to you. So I'm very happy to do that. Huh? Uh, uh, and your question made me even more expert speaker, you know. And the first I'll pay my obeisances to Bhagavan Achyuta, who saved both of us. You remember, at the end of the war, Ashwatthama started Brahmastra towards, Parikshit Maharaj is the only person left in the Kauravas lineage. All the five children of Kunti were destroyed. So, it was only grandson of Arjuna, Uttara. Um, she was pregnant and she was the only one carrying this lineage. Everybody else was finished. So that time, he shut up Brahmastra to finish her also, baby also. So that time she cried to Krishna, 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 protect my womb also, my child. And Krishna entered her womb and then protected both mother. So he is saying, I pay obeisances to that Achyuta who protected both of us. He gave us the life. And because of his mercy and because of the mercy of Sri Sukadeva Goswami, I will recite the the answer to your question, this Srimad Bhagavatamrutam. I will describe it. Please hear this. This Bhagavatamrutam, Sukha Narada has been glorified by Sukha Narada. Then Munindra Mandal, all these sages. And they have, with greatest honor, they have respected. So, and then all the Parashara Muni, Vedavyas and his parents, Parashara Muni, and they have given a credence. And it is Gopaniya, Maharasamaya, Gopaniya, very secret, Gopaniya. That's why Bhagavatamrita, Bhagavat is also very sacred, secret. Many people, Bhagavad Gita, okay, what is Bhagavatam? They say. And Brihad Bhagavatamrita, oh, forget it, So, like that. So, then, It says he's describing how in this Bhagavatamritam, this first two cantos are there. Okay. Uh, first canto is finding out the most Krupa part, uh, receptor of topmost mercy of Krishna. Who is that devotee? Who is that person? Topmost receptor, of mercy of Krishna. This is it. So this is very, very interesting because it goes through all the shastras, essence of all. So one time, now Narada Muni desired, so who is the topmost? Of course, he knows himself. That is Radharani, no doubt about it. But if you say to other people, oh, Radharani is one, they might say. But if you hear this Harikatha, this Prahud Bhagavatam, first canto, eventually you will come to a state that yes, Narada Muni is right, everybody is right, Radharani is the top one. And we get the entire other perspective of the other devotees. So, one time in Prayag, Tirtha Shiromani, topmost Tirtha is Prayag. In the Magha Masa, very cold, winter time. So all the sages, they have gathered there to take a bath. And they are sitting near Madhava. There is a Madhava. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also went there. Went there. Dashaswamedha place. So they were considering themselves, they were happy. Oh, they are so blessed. Because Shastra says in the Magha Masa, taking a bath as Prayag is higher than any vrata, dana, tapasya. Lord will not be pleased so much, but if you take a in the Magha Masa, that winter time, winter month, take a bath there, he will be very pleased. So that's why they have taken bath and they are feeling themselves, oh, they are so fortunate. They are very dear to, oh, you are very dear to Krishna, like that. They were all glorifying each other. So, oh mother, Sukadeva Goswami is telling. You remember, Sukadeva Goswami is reciting this to his mother. And this is in turn later on narrated by to Parikshit Maharaj's son, Janmejaya. So that we will see. So, oh mother, that time in the Prayaga, on the Dashaswamedha, bathing place, there was one great Brahmana. He was feeding the Brahmanas in the desire of feeding the Brahmanas. He has come with all his family people. And he was so magnanimous. He prepared so much very tasty different items. And first he followed taking a bath there. And also Nitya Kriya. Then and on a very top place, he made one big place, top place. Uh, Very beautiful Sringasana. Huh? Uh, and then by his own hand, it is broom, I cleaned it. And then use the gomaya, cow dung, cow urine. Uh, and then to protect from the sun, hot sun, he made one umbrella. Then he was, then he put Saligram Shila, Sri Krishna. The Saligram Shila is not different from Krishna. He is self-manifest. So, and with so much happiness, yathavidhi, with so much devotion, he gave different, services to the Saligram. All the bhoga he offered, uh, dupa, deepa, all that, archana. Afterwards, he started himself dancing in the front of the, and also with mridanga, kartal, like that. So, with his whole family. Then, that Brahmana, uh, he paid obeisances to all the Brahmanas, sannyasis, brahmacharis. Uh, then he paid obeisances unto them. Then he, exchanging putting the garlands them, putting chandan, like that, all that he did. Then he bathed their lotus feet of all these great sadhus, putting on his head. Then he offered the prasadam, offered to the Saligram, Bhagavan, to them. Afterwards, he gave all the people who were poor or beggars, and also all the animals like dogs, birds, yatha yogya, whatever. He fed all of them. After making all the animals happy, satisfied, getting the permission of the sadhus, that Brahmana with his relatives, uh, with full of happiness, whatever leftover of serving everybody, that thinking that it is like amrut, saman, he took it. He to serve prasadam. He honored the prasadam. Then he is standing in front of the Saligram Shila, Bhagavan Krishna. All the karma palas, he offered at his lotus feet. Then that Brahmana, he put Saligram on the Simhasan, and then he started making ready to go back to his place, to his house. So he was doing all these things. You know. So then from a distance, Narad Muni is seeing, watching all these things. And then in front of all these sages, he came running because this Brahmana is about to leave, coming and telling, "Oh Mahashaya, 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 you are very dear to Mahavishnu. You are very most dear to Mahavishnu." Huh? He, so Narad Muni is telling this. And then he stayed there. Narad Muni at him, clear, near. Then, why Narad Muni is doing this? His idea is Bhagavad Bhakti Lampata. Narad Muni is always enjoying, he's tasting Bhagavad Bhakti. Paramotkrishta, topmost mercy, who has received the mercy of topmost mercy of Krishna. Krupa Patra. Krupa Patra. Patra means vessel. Who received the most highest mercy of Krishna. You know, to make this whole world know, make it famous, he knows who it is. So he went near the best Brahmana, highest Brahmana. And he started telling, "Oh Mahashaya, oh Prendra, oh leader of all the Brahmanas, you are highest receiver of mercy of Krishna." Why? In Tirtharaj Prayaga, you have spent so much wealth, all your things, so kindly, so magnanimously. And I am witnessed all these things. All your wealth, everything has been well spent in this Saddharma. This I am experiencing personally. So you are the topmost recipient of Lord Krishna's mercy. Otherwise, how is it possible? When Narad Muni's words, when Brahmana heard it, he became little shy. Oh, Prabhu, what are you talking? You are considering me that I am the best recipient of Krishna's mercy. How you are saying? What qualities I have? Whatever he told me about me, I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified for that reception. And if you are telling about the charity, what charity I am giving? What charity I am capable of giving? What is my greatness? And where is bhakti in me? There is no bhakti in me. It's correct. But there is in South Dakshina, South India, there is one king, great king. He is actually recipient of Krishna's mercy, greatest mercy. In his kingdom, there are so many temples for Sri Krishna. In that kingdom, all the beggars, people who are going on a Tirtha Yatra, everybody, they are given prasada. offered to Lord Krishna. And they are always happily moving around. They are, then in that kingdom, the capital, Sachidananda Vigraha Bhagavan, uh, Lord is reciting there in the form of Vigraha, Sakshat. He is there, Sakshat. So Vigraha is Sakshat. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he established or he accepted like there are four Vaishnava Sampradayas, right? Four Vaishnava Sampradayas, they are there. So in that, two qualities he accepted from Madhva Sampradaya. What is that? Defeating Mayavad, right? Kevaladvaita, defeating Mayavad. Then, what is the second quality? Krishnamurti Nitya Jnani, considering Krishna Vigraha is Nitya, eternal, and doing service to him. That's why in Udupi you go there, Madhvacharya place. They, like the way, you remember, for the putting the baby into rest. Mother Yashoda, what is to do? Sing, right? Put it. Jojo, Jojo, Kanda, different language. Like that they do it for deity. They put it on the thing and they do like this. And they take him every day Rath Yatra there. Put him with deity. And, you should witness, the elephant, they make such a roaring sound. And beautiful, almost 1,000 ghee lamps. Almost 1,000. Big ghee lamps. So, and offering him, bathing him. So, because he is eternal, he is not just a stone or he is a personality, living, sakshat living, no different from Yashoda Nanda's, Of course, they consider Devaki Nanda, but anyway, Devaki is another name of Yashoda. But so because of that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted those two qualities. And then some Ramanujacharya accepted Ananya Bhakti, one-pointed Bhakti. In Ramanujacharya, no Shiva, Ganesh, and all that. Lakshmi, Narayan, Lakshmi. If they happen to go to by chance, they will rather commit, they give up their body, or fast, something like that. And then service to the Vaishnavas. If you look at the pastime of Ramanujacharya, there's so many pastimes. Service to Vaishnavas. So, that is, like Krishna in Padma Purana says, worship of Vishnu is highest, but worship of his devotees even higher than that. So then Vishnu Swami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accept Swadhiya Sarvasva, meaning Krishna is my everything. And then Raga Marga. Nimbaditya is Eka, one, taking shelter of Radha. Giving up everything else, taking shelter of Radha. And then Gopi Baba. Worship. These two. So like that, two. So this Brahmana, this Narmani saw this deity, So Brahmana is telling, in that kingdom, South India, king, a deity is being worshipped like Sakshat, you know, Nanda. Then there every day new celebrations are being done. Every day is a celebration, different celebration. Uh, and then the item they use for this for worship is always new, very beautiful. Right? Ema, that that king, all the residents of that king, and also different king, uh, countries, same country, and then that king, the residents of that kingdom, and also other kingdoms, they are being, everybody is given Mahaprasad there. They were taken very nicely. Uh, and they are so greedy to worship Pundarikaksha, uh, and to accept Mahaprasada, uh, to have sadhu sangha. Different countries, they all Vaishnavas come and reside there. So this, for the sake of facilitating this Brahmana and this Lord, the king, he has divided the kingdom and he has given dawn, charity. And in that kingdom, there is no scarcity of anything, difficulty, suffering, fear, nothing can be seen there. So, in that kingdom, the earth is so filled with so much flowers, fruits, and water. There is no scarcity of it. Without even putting a seed, the Mother Earth is giving so much because she is fully satisfied. Uh, there in that kingdom, the fruit, the root, the clothes, all those essential items, very easily available. And all those people are fully engaged in their own dharma, religion, and everyone filled up with Krishna bhakti. They were happy, and all of them follow the instruction of king. So he's telling, this Brahmana is telling, is glorifying that king. See, imagine, he's still in the Narmuni with Brahmana. Brahmana is talking about that. And because Brahmana knows, he has heard about this king so much. And when Narmuni told he has great office, he felt so bad. Because no, that king is doing so much service to the Lord. It is obvious that he is more recipient. I'm nothing in front of the king. See, because he knows the king, he can gauge himself that is nothing. So, comparison. Then the king is immersed in Bhagavad Bhakti. He is without any false ego. and he engages in even the smallest of the smallest service to the Lord himself. Uh, and that's why they are all experiencing so much happiness. Uh, that king, he with his brother, wife, children, grandchildren, servant, minister, purohit, he, with all of those people, he dances, uh, and he sings so nicely. And then he also expert in Mridanga Kartam, and we very happily, he does Nama Sankirtan. So, in reality, he has so much, all the qualities, and he is very favorable for bhakti, very anukula, very receptive for bhakti, favorable. So he has unlimited qualities. I cannot even count, and how I can describe. These are all beyond my capability. So Parikshit Maharaj is telling, hearing this, Narad Muni, he went to that kingdom, South India, king. And then in that kingdom, every place, every inch of the place, all the citizens were engaged in the service of Krishna. He saw himself. He saw himself. He witnessed himself. Then Narada Muni, so pleased, and then playing on his veena, his musical instrument. He entered the kingdom, the capital of the kingdom, and what he heard from the Brahmana in the Prayaga, even more than that, he saw the wealth, all these things, he himself witnessed. And he went to near the king. He saw all those. More than that, he went to the king and near the king, and he started telling, "Oh Raja, oh king, you are the best recipient of Krishna. You, why? You are the greatest, kingdom. You are so much blessed with all the wealth. Then all the residents, citizens are all engaged in their own religion thing, bhakti, loka, and they have all so much qualities. Dharma, artha, jnana, it's filled with bhakti, all these things. So, saying this. Then Parikshit Maharaj is telling, Vaishnava Prabha, the foremost Vaishnava, glorifying all his qualities, and is Narmuni again the king, again and again. Oh, you are so blessed. You are the most recipient of Krishna's mercy. And he started glorifying the king. Then the Sarvabhauma Raja, king, hearing too much glorification of him, he became very ashamed, became very, you know, uh, and he lowered his head. Uh, uh, he said, and he worshipped Narada Muni. Yes, Then he's telling, oh Devarshi Narada, oh Narada Muni, uh, without thinking, without considering due process, you are making me this most fallen person as the recipient of the greatest mercy of Krishna. Most fallen. Am I a human being? Huh? I'm a human being. My duration of life is small, very less, and my wealth is very insignificant. I only do little bit of charity, and to do anything, I'm not independent. Always I'm filled with fear, and then I'm being attacked by the three tapas, my own body and the mind, other living entities, and higher power are being. Uh, if you say I'm the recipient of Krishna's mercy, uh, it does not match with me. I'm no fallen. So, and the king is telling, in reality, the demigods, Devata, they are actually recipient of Krishna's mercy. See, the king is telling. You remember, the Brahmana is telling when he told, no, 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 Adam, most fallen. Then he is glorifying the king. And Narmuni saw that, and then king is telling him, no, he said, you are the greatest. Ah, look at the devatas. They are greatest recipient of Krishna, Vishnu. Because why? That's why they are being worshipped by the humans. Devatas, demigods being worshipped by humans. And their body is effulgent. And they don't do any sin. They are filled with mode of goodness. They don't experience any unhappiness. And they are always happy. Their activities are all swachanda. And according to their devotees, devatas, devotees, who worship demigods, their devotees, they give, boons to their extent. And then, every day they drink amrita, elixir. And they have won over their death, old age, disease, and all that. And they are being not attacked by this, being hungry and being thirsty. And according to their desire, they accept what is being offered in the yajnas, and they're happy in that. Oh, Bhagavan. So, by the mercy of Bhagavan, they, for a long time, they reside in the Swarga, heavenly planet. How long? So, and who can go there? One who has done all good karma, punya, who has done a lot of pious activities for a long time. They can go there in the heavenly planet. So that's why they are the worshippers. See how the king is thinking. You see what I'm saying? King is considering himself low in front of demigods, Indra, like that. Huh? So, oh Narada Muni, in that heavenly planet, among all the demigods, Indra is the foremost. Huh? Purandara, his name is Purandara. Huh? He is the master of all the three worlds. Uh, and he can chastise, and also he can give mercy. Huh? He can bless. Huh? And he is responsible for bringing the rain on this planet. And the rain is the life force, like living, like life force. Uh, uh, he is three worlds. He is ruling all the three worlds. And how long he lives? For 70 Chaturyugas, almost 70, 71 Chaturyugas. The day of Brahma, 14 Manus come. So divide 4,000 by 14 comes to 70. So 70 Chaturyugas. It comes to almost 300 million years. Our life. The demigods, Indra lives for 300 million years. Okay. That becomes too much for us. Just like small ant or bacteria lives for a few millisecond. For hours, 100 years, like that. For that 1 second, it may be short, but in our lifetime, 1 second is nothing, right? So, the same way, 300 million years for devatas. But what about Brahma? Brahma lives 12 hours, 14 Indras come and go. In 12 hours of Brahma, 14 Indras come and go. And like that, 100 years he lives. Then, of course, he also lives. Vishnu is all in one breath of Vishnu. So, relative. But from he's telling, he lives for long. Huh? And he has there's a one Uchaishrava, horse. Then Airavata, like a, elephant. Kamadhenu, there is a cow. And then Nandana Kanana, there is a palace, garden, Nandana. So he's telling how they do, Swarga in the heavenly planet, Nandanavana, that garden, there is a one special flower called Parijata, Kalpavruksha, Kamarupada, Kalpalata. They are very beautiful. And they fulfill all the desires. And whatever form you want, they can attain it. So what more I can say? One flower in Nandanandan Kanana, one flower, it can give you so many, they can offer like singing, musical thing, dancing. It can offer you different kinds of clothes, and 4 kinds of food, that is being tasted, chewed, drank like that. Uh, and Manokamna also gets purified. So, for all that, Adishwara in charge is Indra. He's telling one flower can give all this. And he is in charge of all that. Uh, so, Aho, that Indra is so fortunate. What more I can say? Lord Sri Vishnu himself, he in the form of Vamana, has become his younger brother. And he follows in the order of Indra. Lord Vishnu has become Vamana there, right? Uh, and younger brother of Indra. So, that he is really recipient of Krishna's mercy, greatest recipient. But see, the king, because knows all about this, Indra and the Swarga, he is considering himself as nothing in front of Indra. So, that Vamana protects Indra in so many difficulties. And what are being offered, he personally accepts it. Oh, Narvamani, there is much more I can, which I cannot describe. I'm not capable, eligible. And you know more than this by yourself. So what more I can tell? So he is telling like that. Then what happens? Parikshit Maharaj is telling, "Oh mother, Devarsi Narada, hearing the glories of the Swarga, Indra, by this king, South Indian king, uh, what he said, he entered Swarga, heavenly planet. He went there. And there he saw in the assembly of all the demigods, uh, they were so celebrating, they were worshipping Sri Vishnu. So, of course, the time is little more will be good, So, Lord sitting on the back of Garuda, and the demigod with different flowers, Kalparuksha. See, remember we described one flower, what it does. Using those flowers, and they made mala, garlands, very precious, very, uh, very fragrant. Then chandan, clothes, ornaments, amruta, the drink, amruta. Because of that drink, every day they live that long. They are worshipping it. Bruhaspati and all the great sages, they are glorifying it. They are doing stuti. And their mother, Aditi, uh, who was bringing up Vamana like a child, mother Aditi. And then Lord, with his own sweet sound, he is making them happy. Siddhagana, Vidyadhara, Gandharva, Apsara, they are doing so many different kind of glorification. Jayadvani, Vadya, Gita, musical, dancing, and they're pleasing him. Lord, Bhagavan, in a clear way, he is protecting Indra from the demons, from all kinds of fear. Uh, and he is assuring him there is no need to worry about fear from them. So then by his wife Kirti Devi, Kirti, given this tambola, meaning betel nut, and he is nicely taking and then chewing. Then Devaraj Indra is very near where Lord is sitting. Uh, Devaraj Indra is sitting near the Lord with all his cameras and all. And then he is glorifying the Lord. Seeing all this is also tears coming from his thousands of eyes. Afterwards, Lord is going towards his dwelling place, and then Devaraj Indra, he followed him. Uh, then Indra came back after making standing off, standing off the Lord Vishnu. He came back to his palace, right? His Indra's palace meeting, Sabha. Then Narad Muni, giving his blessing to Indra, is telling. Narad Muni is telling. Narada said, "Oh Devaraj, oh King of demigods, you are really the greatest recipient of Krishna." Why? Uh, because Surya, the sun and the moon, Yama, all the Lokapalas, the caretaker of this thing, they are all following your order. So, what more I can say more than this? And the great sages like myself, we are also under your control. And all the Shrutis, scripture, they are telling you as a Jagadishwara. They are also glorifying you. Because you give according to one's dharma, adharma. The fruit for adharma and adharma. Of course, we have to see the scripture meaning the karma kanda. the Karma Kanda Shruti. They describe him as Jagadishvara. So then Narad Muni is telling, oh Narayan, he's telling, Lord Narayan is your younger brother, or and considering he as his eldest brother, he gives you respect. So Parikshit Maharaj is telling, like this, Narad Muni is glorifying the greatness, the most blessed Indra, his greatness. So, and he is glorifying again and again, and he's playing on this veena, glorifying. And oh, you are the greatest recipient of Krishna, Krishna. Then Indra is saying, Indra paying obeisances to Narad Muni and became very little ashamed, little lajjita. Uh, uh, then he's telling in a very low voice, oh Narada, who are expert in the Gandharva Kala. Gandharva Kala meaning, in talking, expert in talking, not glorifying. We are expert in glorifying all these things. And and by that, are you making fun of me? Indra is telling. Narada Muni, you are expert in Gandharva. There is also Devata. Narada Muni comes on. Of course, this is a special category. Devarshi. Among Devatas is the Rishi. It is said. So you are an expert and you are making fun of me. So you don't know. You don't know what is happening in this, heavenly planet. What goes on? What are we not fearful of this demons? And how many times we have abandoned this Svargaloka and we ran away. You know. So Indra is telling. So we have so many times we have been driven away. We ran away from the heavenly planet. You don't know? Yeah. Daityaraj Bali. See, he's talking about Bali. He attained my position. He occupied. He became like Indra. Uh, uh, then Surya Chandra. What he did is Bali Maharaj. These are all positions like a president, prime minister, minister of this, minister of that, right? Is a position, title or like. So Bali Maharaj, when he became Indra, he occupied Indra in heavenly planet. He removed them. he dismissed all of these people, Surya Chandra. He put his own relatives, demons, in the function of Surya Chandra and all that. He took over. And he uh, and then he is taking all the yajnas, the bhaga, the sacrifice things. He himself is accepting. So, and we went through so much suffering. Indra is telling now, we went through so much suffering. And my mother and my father, for a long time, they did very tough tapasya, austerities. And by their tapasya, pleasing Lord Vishnu, he is amsha, part of it. He became my brother. He accepted being my brother. And then Indra is telling, my brother, even though he became my brother, he did not kill my enemies. He did not kill Palimar. He very cleverly, he begged from Bali the kingdom very cleverly, and he gave it to me. That's why we feel very ashamed. See, Vamana Maharaj did not go and win with all weapons like that. He went like a Brahmana, right? And remember, then Bali Maharaj was doing the yajna sacrifice. So Vamana went there, and Bali Maharaj said, I have to give some charity. Please ask anything you want. Whole kingdom I am ready to give. No, I want only 3 steps. That too, my steps. Yours may be bigger feet, mine is small feet, but I want only my small feet. 3 steps. With the 3 steps, he took away everything. Actually, 2 steps alone, he conquered everything that he had. 3rd step, there was no place. So he put him on his head and then put him down. So, Vamana, my brother, Inga brother, Lord came in the Vamana and then he begged from him what I lost and then given to me. We think it is good. We think we'll feel good about it. See how miserly or, you see the quality, respect of Indra. You see, you think there is any bhakti in him? Of course, most of you know what is bhakti, but look at this. This is the way. You think anyone will say. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? you know, this is the reaction of Indra. That means he is sakama, sakama. There is no, actually, you're not even on the level of bhakti. Understand? So, these will understand when we see in relativity. This is the whole greatness of this Brihad Bhagavatam. So, if you know what is happening in, everybody, most of 99.9999, 100% people of the world want to go to heaven, is it not? What is in the heaven? You see the thing? So, Indra is complaining like that. He forgot all his suffering that so you think, can you say this is bhakti towards his brother? younger brother. So, and then in the heaven, uh, there is there is always competition, jealousy, all kinds of fault in the air, and very especially Brahma, killing a Brahmana, all those sins, and always there is a fear of falling down. Uh, so, what kind of happiness these people who residing in this heavenly planet can experience? So, then Lord Vishnu, in the form of Upendra, he also neglects me because why? Because he took away Sudharma Sabha and Parijata flower from the heavenly planet, and he established in this Martya Loka which is destined for destruction, for death. He establishes there. See, Krishna took, he actually fought. See, it's amazing. Krishna did so much to Indra, and still he fought with Krishna. When Krishna wanted to take Parijata, and Sudharma. So, he is telling, oh, this, the king is telling, remember, the king in the South India is telling Narmani, among all the demigods, Indra is especially most merciful person who has received the mercy of Krishna. According to this, uh, yeah, Lord is he neglects Indra. Sudharma, and then that is Swarga Sabhagruha. Sudharma is a hall. Okay, Sudharma is like a hall. Which are what are the qualities? If 1,000 people come, it will accommodate 1,000 people. Million people will come, it will accommodate million people automatically. All the things. Not that you have to go do this and that. You have to rebuild. No. Every time more people come, you have to break the wall, build one. No, it's like that. Automatically, expands. It's like a personality, just. So this is very amazing. So Indra complaining, Krishna took that also from here. It is meant to be in Swarga, heavenly planet. He made the Mrityu Loka, which is destined for death, as even better than, this heavenly planet. Is it fair? He can be, can you call him as my brother, favorable brother, this kind of, so can you call this as bhakti? So anyway, then, also what he did, Indra is telling one more thing. See, these Gopas in Vrindavan, they were worshipping me for a long time. They were worshipping, remember Indra Puja? And he stopped it. Huh? Ah, and then what he did, and then he said, this Vishala Kandava, there is one famous forest which is filled with lot of herbal things. And what Krishna did, he made it, he burnt it. He made it, ashes. So this is what Arjuna did that, Kandavana. So, uh, but Indra is supposedly, Arjuna did it, but he supposedly Indra's son. See, Indra's son, using his son, uh, what he was very dear to him, he got burnt. So, so he is not happy with that. So, then in the previous time, in the Rudrasura, he was trying to swallow the three worlds, even including heavenly planet. I prayed for Vishnu, please come and protect me from this. He became, he neglected me. And he said, he can do it. He said he can do it. How? This is a long story, long, it will take a couple of hours to describe it. In short is, this Rishi was so, Rudrasura was very powerful, uh, very powerful. There was no way he can overcome. But he remembered Vishnu. It was a curse by Parvati, Chitraketu. King Chitraketu, you remember one time we discussed. Chitraketu, Parvati cursed him. But Shiva was not disturbed. He knew he's a worshipper of Ananta. His own god brother. So he did not. But he happily also accepted the curse. Oh, you want me to born in a demon? He was capable of even cursing Parvati, completely annihilating her curse, but he still happily accepted. Oh, all right, no problem. And then he did not pray for the deliverance. See, for example, Nalakuvera, when Nardamuni cursed, you became trees, the sons of Kuberas. Then afterward, as they becoming tree, they felt, oh, no, please forgive. How we can be saved? Then he said, Krishna himself will come and save you. But here, Vrittasura and the Chitraketu did not ask for any deliverance. So, he did not forget Lord Ananta, even for a second. But because he took the curse and he appeared as Vrittasura, very powerful. He was capable of even swallowing the entire, no weapon of demigods worked on him. He just swallowed. What can he do? So at that time, with so much fear, he prayed to the Lord. Lord, he neglected him. And instead of that, he make a astra by the bones of this sage. And then make that Vajra. And with that he can fight and we can kill him. Like that. So, that's why he didn't even help me little bit. Huh? So, Indra is telling all this. Uh, he, he, he did not follow my uh, request and he made my Amaravati, the capital of this heavenly palace, Amaravati, okay? This capital, even lower. It was supposedly in the three world topmost, right? Uh, but he made it low by taking away these things. Oh, uh, and this Bhagavan, this Lord, my father and mother, because their austerity, uh, and by my Guru, Bruhaspati, they requested him so much. Uh, with that, he is accepting my worship for a while, and then he immediately disappears to his dwelling place. But again, he comes quickly, even though he accepts my given, whatever given for his worship. Uh, but when we pray for him, uh, 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 he says, um, as long as I'm here, as I, so he neglects. Um, so, and then Indra is telling the dwelling place of him also is not fixed. And because he's telling, uh, for the how for the sages it's so difficult to enter Lord's residence place. Same way to us also. Uh, sometimes he's in Vaikuntha, sometimes in Dhruvaloka, sometimes in Ksirasagara, Ketadvipa, he's taking like that. And at that time when Lord was staying in the Dwarka, uh, uh, is there any rules, regulation there? Uh, and sometimes he's going to Pandava's place, sometimes in Mathura. Uh, even in Mathura, sometimes he's in Gokul. Uh, and then even in Gokul, is to go around one forest to another forest. He's moving. That's why his darshan is very difficult. So, with all this, where is his mercy on us? Oh, like that, this telling. Oh, among the Shrestha Brahmaputra. See, this Narada is the son of Brahma, right? Greatest. And with all this description, Indra is telling Narada, oh, greatest son of Brahma, your father is actually greatest recipient of Sri Hari. Huh? Because why? He is actually Lakshmikant Bhagwan's putra, is the son of Lord himself, right? Because Brahma is born from the lotus navel, huh? Lotus coming up with navel of Vishnu and appeared. So he is the son of Vishnu. That's why he is the greatest recipient. Huh? So, you, and he says, how Brahma is trying, is glorifying Brahma. In one day, of Brahma, Indras like me, 14 Indras and 14 Manus, they take birth and go away. His one day is like 1,000 Chaturyuga. And also his night is also equally long. And like that, after 365 days, 1 year goes by. Like that, he lives for 100 years. So what kind of duration of life? Long. And he creates 14 planetary systems and all the Lokapalaka. And then he gives them their power. And he takes care of their welfare also. He gives the fruits according to them. And then when the night comes, he kills them all. Then in this Loka, Sakshat Sahasra Shesha Mahapurusha, Lord is Viraj, is always there. Saharsa Shirsha, thousands of times. And he immediately, he himself personally accepts what is being offered in the exam. And he takes it up, Bhojana. And for all of them, he gives happiness. So, time is up. Sorry, it's beyond our time. Sorry, I did not became. So we will continue tomorrow with this. So, Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Jai Bhagavatamritam ki jai, jai, jai. Narada Muni ki jai, jai. Gopapala ki jai, jai. Purushottam Mas ki jai. Purushottam Mas Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bo Hari Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Dandavad Pranam. Please forgive me. I didn't notice time and time.